kind of forgot how edgy my intro was. Well, first thing I like to say is welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I have to say this is definitely interesting. I actually didn't think I would be uploading this. Excuse me. I think I would like to take a moment at the beginning of the video, take this time and go and say thank you. Thank you to everyone who has stuck around. You more than likely probably forgot you were subscribed to me. I honestly don't blame you. I would have forgotten as well. I even forgot I had a YouTube channel for a short period of time. It's been that long. And on that note, I want to transition into saying I am sorry. I am sorry to everyone who has either wondered where I've been or has been worried about me. I owe you guys an apology for sort of being silent as long as I have. And that's what this video is for. It's my apology letter, letting you know where I've been, what I've done, and then after all that is explained, I'm going to sort of lay out the roadmap I've made for myself and what I plan to do in the future. So, to begin this story, 2 years ago, when I uploaded my last video, I'm returning to Souls. I had several videos that I had made ready to go, which will never be released now because it's very too little too late. But what ended up happening was, one day I came home from work to find that my PC was not working. It wouldn't turn on no matter what I did. I never really got to the bottom of it, but the general idea is that unfortunately there was one thing I had to deal with at my father's house that was a continuous battle for me, and that was pests. The short summary of what I've learned after I moved out into my new place is that there was a spider that made its home, and that damaged a lot of parts, which took me a couple months to be able to save up and replace. And it sucks because it should have been longer than a couple months, but as dumb as this may sound, I sacrificed a couple of times being able to buy food, or to pay a phone bill, or to end up carpooling with friends because I couldn't pay for gas. I kind of had my priorities mixed up at the time. I look back on those and I kind of have a half and half regret. Not regret situation. I don't regret it because I'm here making it now, but I do regret it because I wanted to. I regret it because I look at it as a shame to the fact that I wanted to try and upload videos over buying food or paying a phone bill or gas. That was that is the part I do regret. But well, here I am. Then, anyways, moving. I ended up I mentioned moving into my new place, and I moved into a new place about 6.5 months after staying with my father for so long. I ended up moving in with a friend, and what happened was we were roommates for about almost a year and a half. And about 5.5 months or so into us being roommates, I was just sitting down playing Final Fantasy with a couple of friends, and then out of nowhere I hear the familiar sound of my PC turning on, which I thought was interesting because what had happened was even after I bought the parts, it wouldn't turn back on, and I didn't know what it was. And then one night out of the blue, it just turned on. So I was really, really hyped and excited for that. It turned back on. I got it all hooked up. Everything was good to go, and I couldn't believe it. But then came the next issue. I sat down, I loaded up Elgato, turned on the game, I put my headphones on, but then I took them off. I closed Elgato because unfortunately I just didn't have the will. I just didn't feel the will to record a video. I don't know, I lost the spark. And that was devastating for me after I went hungry, or I suffered many lectures from my boss or friends because I sacrificed more than I probably should have to get this PC running again. But I just didn't have the fire. I didn't have the will. I just didn't want to. And I would only use my PC to get on Discord and talk to friends while we played Final Fantasy or Destiny 2 or some other game we were playing. And that went on for about 3.5 months. What ended up happening one day was I just realized the opportunity I had. I really let it sink in how much I had sacrificed, how many stupid decisions I made to get this PC running again, and for me to just not do anything because I don't have the willpower is a slap in the face to my stomach, the yelling I've taken. It's just, I had to, and I found the reason to get back on. But when I got home that evening, I learned my circumstances were taking a turn for the worst. I ended up finding out that at the end of that month, I had to leave. But I won't get too into detail about it. I'll just say that certain people were moving back, and I moved into that house after those people had moved, but those same people were moving back, so I had to leave the house, which wasn't good. It was not fun. So at the end of that month, I packed up. I was back in my dad's place again, and that night when I got there, I had everything set up. I was like, I still had that drive. I still had that video I wanted to make, and it was going to be this one, the apology. But I recorded it and I saved it. I was too tired to edit it, even though editing is fucking minimal. And I went to bed. I woke up the next day and I don't know what it is, if it's just my dad's place or it's something else, my PC wouldn't turn on. This time it wasn't due to a spider. The pest problem had been taken care of in my absence. But this was something else. I didn't know what it was. So there I was back in the gutter of my mind at the fact that I couldn't do anything. And it sucked. So all I just did was continue to be my droned out self playing with friends. That was until about a month ago. I moved out of my dad's place again. I now have an apartment with my brother and a friend of ours. Things have been great. Things have been, looking up, so to say. And I found the will to sit down, record, and make this video, which I'm happy for. And that kind of rounds out the negative portion of the video. It's been a long trying journey. Been put to the test mentally, physically. I don't think my willpower has ever been as pushed. I don't think my willpower has been pushed as far as it has been until these last 2 years. It's been rough. But with that, I want to segue into the good. I'm planning on doing more uploads. I'm not going to pump out videos every day because I'm not going to burn myself out. But what I want to do is 2, 3 at most. I want to do 2 commentary videos. I'm going to continue to do commentary videos as is. But I want to keep talking about games, Destiny, Final Fantasy, all the other games coming out, my excitement for some, my disappointment for others. And I just want to keep that. I want to keep that going. But the other thing I want to do is I want to kind of move the channel I want to add something to the channel. I'm not going to move the channel in a direction. I just want to add to the channel. Recently, after 12 and a half years of being on a break, I recently got back into the trading card game known as Yu-Gi-Oh! That is, some people may roll their eyes and all that, but some people may be like, oh, that's interesting. But I'm adding that to the repertoire of my channel. I'm going to start talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff. I'm not going to get into too much detail because that's for another video. I just wanted you to know that I'm going to start uploading some Yu-Gi-Oh! Content. Nothing like Duel Links, but it's just going to be my commentary again. You know, gameplay background, and I just talk about what I've done, things I'm doing. I'm going to talk about things that involve the world of Yu-Gi-Oh! If that is not your cup of tea, that's fine. Like I said, I'm going to have 2 other kinds of videos I upload, which are my normal commentaries. But, you know, that's just the future. This video is kind of starting to wrap up. I just want to throw those out there. I want to kind of end this by saying, again, thank you, everyone who stuck around. You have my gratitude for whatever it's worth, and you have my deepest apologies. It's been long, but I'm hopeful for the future to get back into it. And I'm going to leave you guys with this. I missed you all, and things are going to start looking up. So, until next time, remember to stay strong and take care of yourselves. Because I would hate to see you go hollow out there.
Mars will live to see another day.